Resin epoxy, an amazing material for crafting beautiful and useful things. Do you want to add a unique and beautiful finish to your next project? Then you need to try resin epoxy. It is perfect for creating stunning jewelry, tabletops, countertops, and more. You can add color to create a unique look or keep it clear for a classic finish. Here are some of the best tips you have for using clear epoxy resin. Start with a clean surface. Make sure you start with clean dust, debris, and grease surface. If your surface is not clean, your epoxy will not adhere properly, and you may have a poor finish. Prepare your area. Make sure you have all of the supplies you need within easy reach. Cover any areas you do not want epoxy on with painter's tape or plastic sheeting. Mix your epoxy. Once you have your work area prepared, it is time to mix your epoxy resin. Be sure to follow the instructions on the package carefully to get the best results. Apply your epoxy. Pour the epoxy onto your surface in a thin layer and then spread it evenly with a spatula or brush. Epoxy starts to harden as soon as it is mixed, so work quickly. Let it cure. After you have applied the epoxy, let it cure for the amount of time recommended by the manufacturer. Do not touch or move your project during this time, or you may ruin the finish. With these tips, you are sure to create a beautiful and lasting finish on your next project. At Acrylic Pouring, we provide the best tips and advice on everything you need to know about epoxy resin. We'll provide you with all the advice you need to get a superb finish. Contact us today to ensure that your next epoxy resin project is perfect. Visit our website, acrylicpouring.com.
Today we're going to update the look of this old dining room table. We like the large clawfoot legs, so we decided to focus on the top. We're going to show you how to create a penny tabletop using a durable product called glaze coat. The old tabletop was badly worn and peeling, so it will need to be repaired. We took a freshly sharpened chisel and removed the outer trim first. We then sanded the high spots on the tabletop. Then laid the table on a piece of 1/2 inch plywood. Next we traced the table onto the plywood. Then we cut the line with the jigsaw. Next we applied an adhesive to the tabletop and laid our freshly cut plywood on top of it. The plywood was nailed into place. We cut and removed the old ugly side trim. Then we recycled window blinds to finish our table edge. We added a lip for our pennies to rest against. We caulked any holes or seams and painted the top in satin black. Then we painted the bottom white. Next we're ready to line up our pennies on the table. We started on the outside and worked our way around the table until we made it to the center. Some people glue each penny down. We didn't find that to be necessary. Next we poured our 2-part glaze coat kit into a measuring cup and stirred it for a couple of minutes. It should look hazy when you get ready to pour it. Start by pouring the glaze coat into the center and letting it self-level. Then pour any additional glaze coat around it. Next, take a wide plastic scraper and spread the glaze coat. Then pull from the center to the edge. You have about 15 minutes to work with it. Here's the result after it dried overnight. The coating almost perfectly leveled itself. The coating dried crystal clear, high gloss, and is very durable. One coating of this product is equal to 70 coats of varnish. We surprisingly used about 3,500 pennies in this project.